Hello everybody and happy Sunday. Today is another full day of quick, easy, and frugal meals. It's a very easy day because I've not been feeling that great today. So here we go. Let's just start with some breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. Okay, so here is today's breakfast. We're having the rest of this yogurt that I gotten the other day. We've got a tiny bit of blueberries left in this bag, so I want to finish that before we open another bag. And this bag has already been open of blackberries. So a mix of fruit, sweetening it with some honey, and topping it with the granola we made last week. We are about halfway through that granola now. So that's what we are having today for breakfast. Okay, so I'm going to go on and start by putting dinner in the crock pot. I have this pork that I had gotten for $8.40, and Brooke is home still from college, and she only has a couple weeks left at home, and she has requested one of her favorite things is Mississippi anything. So I'm gonna make some Mississippi pork here. So I have some ranch here. I'm just putting that all over it. I have this open jar of pepperoncinis. I'm just pouring that whole thing in there. I have a chicken gravy packet. It's my last gravy packet that I have. I'm gonna put that on here. Then I'm going to top this with a stick of butter. It is already 11:30, so I am going to be cooking mine on high until dinner tonight. And we'll be having this with rice. It is great with rice or with noodles. And that is it. Like I said, this will just cook on high until dinner tonight. So for lunch today, they already got into it before I could show you. We did have about 6 of these sliders left, so there's 1 slider left. I think a couple still haven't had anything to eat yet. And a little bit of the potato, egg, and cheese from breakfast yesterday. So that's it. That's what we're having for lunch. Just a easy lunch because it's already 2 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to start making some dinner rolls for tonight. So I've got 2 cups of liquid here. To keep it less expensive, I did 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of water. And that's just warm. I'm going to add some sugar to feed the yeast. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of yeast. And just lift that and give that a quick stir. And I'm just going to let that sit and get nice and bubbly. Alright, now that's all nice and foamy. See if you guys can see that. So now I'm going to add some melted butter, or you could just do oil instead. I'm going to add in some salt, a teaspoon. I'm going to do about 1.5 teaspoons. I'm also going to add a little bit of brown sugar because I want them to have a little bit of a sweetness to them. Let me stir that up. soft. And add 4 to 5 cups of flour. Regular flour with this as well. All right, it's been a little while, so we are just going to cover this and let it sit for an hour or so until it's doubled. So we are snacking on and have been the last couple cucumbers that we have in the house. That's what's left of that. And now it is time to turn this into dinner rolls. So I'm just gonna punch it down and make this into rolls real quick. All it is my big cookie sheet, and I am just going to pinch off some pieces of these rolls. Get them a little bigger than that, and just kind of push them up like that to make them look very pretty on the top. And that's it. I'll do that with all of this, then we'll cover and let these rise again. And I also wanted to make the rolls. 1, they'll go with dinner tonight, but 2, I've got them then to send ham sandwiches and meatloaf sandwiches with Charles for the week. It's a bit much, because he will go into the office twice this week. Okay, I am just going to cover this and let this rise for a while until it is doubled. Alright, so for dessert tonight I'm going to go on and make up, I think, most of the rest of these cookie doughs that I made. It looks like on the 10th is when I did my monthly dessert meal prep. So we're definitely coming close to a month of being done.
Did I hear cookies?
You did. I'm going to pop them in the oven. Alright, so this is the white chocolate chip macadamia nut. And I'll put a few of these aside to send in Charles's lunch tomorrow. And I had more than I thought. So we'll see how much I have of these oatmeal. I think I still have quite a bit. So I might not make the whole... Oh, I got a lot of those. So I'll probably just make 1 tray of these, and then we'll still put some back in the freezer for later. Okay, the first batch of cookies is almost done, so I'm just going to take this egg and just mix it. Okay, and then I'm just going to brush the top of these dinner rolls with the egg mixture, and these will go in next after the cookies. This will just help them get nice and brown on top. are the rolls. Now I'm going to put in the next batch of cookies. I'm just going to take some melted butter and put it all over the top. Alright, so here it is, dinner all done, dinner and dessert. We are just having water to drink tonight. I didn't make anything. So here is the roast. Now what I'm going to do with this great big roast is I will, whatever's left, I'm going to put into a tray and put that in the freezer. And that will become a freezer meal because that was quite a big roast. So we should definitely have some left over. We're going to have rice with that, dinner rolls, and some green beans, and then we have the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies and the Craisin white chocolate chip orange oatmeal cookies, and that's what we're having tonight for dinner. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye everybody, have a great day or night wherever you are.